Conference. We have Western Carolina head coach Tim Kraft, along with players Tajon Demasi and Marcus Kell. We're going to start with an opening statement from the head coach. Then we'll open the floor for questions. We do have a microphone, so I ask that you raise your hand, and we'll bring the microphone to you. Please introduce yourself and state your media outlet before your question. Coach?
Well, just a great college basketball game, and I want to tip my hat to Mercer. Those guys had a great season, and Coach Ritter and his staff in year 2 there at Mercer, and they kind of went through what we went through, year 1, where last year we played these guys in the 8-9 game, and both us and Mercer were able to come back and have much better seasons, and now we're in the 4-5 game, and so I tip my hat to those guys. They got a great team and have done a great job all year, but really proud of our team. We didn't start either half very well, particularly the first half. And credit to them, they were more ready to play, and they had their guys more ready to play than I did. But just the way these guys responded, and they've been so connected, the last 3 weeks, and so together that it's really hard to shake them up. And just proud of the way our players responded through adversity and down, whatever it was that we were down early, and then down again in the second half, and just made enough plays, found a way to get some stops, and the offensive rebounding for us has been an emphasis all year, and that was huge for our team. But really proud of the team, and glad we get and happy for our fans. They get to see us play on day 2, day 3.
Steve with Greenville Sports Media. Coach, about 13 minutes to go in the second half. A bit of a frustrating possession for you where you had one of your players right in front of an official trying to call timeout, and you guys get hit with a shot clock violation. Obviously, this is a big-time tournament game. I'm not going to ask you to comment on that because of obvious reasons, but how do you kind of get your guys to stay focused and move on from that and say, hey, look, it is what it is? How do you go about that?
Yeah, it was a tough play. We did a great job getting on the floor. Samuel Dada to get the loose ball, and we couldn't get the timeout. But I gotta be an example to our players in those moments of we're always talking about next play, and be the more ready team and have a mindset that you're focused on the next play. So you just got to move on. You got to move on quick, and get ready to try to get a stop on the next possession.
David.
I've been asking Coach Kraft questions for so long I don't really need a microphone, but Jacob Conley, De La Dessa Hoops, what made number 6 so hard to guard for Mercer tonight? How did you step up in the second half and kind of slow him down a little bit?
Well, he's a good player. He's just a really good player. He's an all-conference player. He's had a great season. He's really hard to keep off the foul line, which we were able to do that today. We did a good job in that area. But, when you're trying to not foul a guy, you're going to give up some shots. And, I thought he hit a lot of tough shots. I thought we did a lot of good things on him and made him take, contested shots in the mid-range, and he made some. And he, like I said, just a really good player. But this guy right here did a great job, I thought, in the second half. And, Tajon's been a warrior for our team, and, one of the more competitive guys I've coached. And, we kind of did it together, and we're able to, at least force a fairly inefficient night. But he had a great game, 26 points, 4 assists, 1 turnover. But we were able to make enough plays to win the game.
Josh Ragsdale with Western Carolina. This is for Marcus. 15.7 rebounds, senior season. You go out there on senior night a couple weeks ago at home, pick up a big tournament win here last year. How's it feel right now?
Feels good, but we got 2 more. So it's just I told Coach Kraft, like last year when coming back, this is where I wanted to be. Just come back. I missed a free throw last year that probably cost us the game, and hitting those 2 free throws just meant a lot to me. I looked at Coach Simmons because me and Coach, that's my position coach, and that's what we've been working on is to beat those guys and get back here and win this whole thing. So we got 2 more, and it'll feel a lot better if we win the next 2. But tonight does feel good.
And then follow up, you go down kind of late there in the second half, and then you come back out some big minutes there after you got to go back to the bench for a little bit. What was it, how are you feeling when you first go down? What was your mindset coming back out?
My mindset was just don't take me out. I was trying to get up. Cord was trying to get me a stand up before a trainer came out so that I could stay in. But it hurt a little bit. But I'll just put some ice on it. I'll be good. So it'll be all right.
This is going to be for anyone that wants to answer. It feels like Mercer's been a bit of a thorn in the side for Western athletics here in the last, I'd say, year or so. Does that make this one a little bit better, or is it just good to get the win?
You want to take?
Oh, no, you've been here last year, man.
I would say, I'm buddies with some of the football guys, and they beat us pretty much for SoCon championship this year, and I told them before we left we gotta get it back for them. So and we did that, and so that felt good. And then last year, of course, they beat us in the first round. So it feels good to come out and beat them and advance. Everything.
Last question for me, and this is for anybody, but there's a lot of upsets in this quarterfinal round of this tournament. Does it speak to the parity in this league, and how does that make March so special for you guys, knowing that the lower seed can come in and pull an upset?
You take it. You need some media work. Come on.
I didn't really pay attention to the other games, but we know what March consists of. It's a lot of magic. So, but we just focus on our games. I know we got the regular season champ tomorrow, and that's all we focus on.
And I just think, this guy put us on his back in that first half. When we were struggling to score, you weren't going to be denied. It was awesome, man. It was awesome to see and be a part of, and we're excited about moving on.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's go.